What's up, everybody? It's Smartsistah here. And right now, I want to talk about vision. Not just your vision that you can see through your eyeballs. I'm talking about having a vision for your family, for your people, for black people in the diaspora. Now, that's if you're of that mindset. A lot of us, all we're worrying about is ourselves and our immediate family, and that's it. And that's fine. But now I think this pandemic has shown everyone that it's time, people, that you're going to have a very clear vision for your life, for your family, for your people, because right now you see that a lot of people are at the mercy of you know who. And that has got to stop, because at this point in time we done been through enough over and over again that we need to start thinking in a nation building mindset. And what I mean by that is, okay, the whole thing, let's just take the toilet paper shortage. Okay, somebody went out and just bought it all up or whatever, and then they turned around and started selling people stuff at an outrageous price or whatever. Now, you can do that, or you can already have something in place and buy it online. Then you don't have to worry about the store. A sister just told me today, and I'll put it on my site, of a black company on the East Coast that makes all that kind of stuff. Toilet paper, cleaning products, all that stuff. Now, think about it, people. Think about this in black world, because I always come up with, what is it in black world that I would like things to be, to have my life the way I want it. Because let's just face it, we talk about freedom and justice, and what is that? We need to start defining exactly what it is, so all of us can get on code and all of us can know what needs to be done and do it. Because that is the problem. People are all over the place. All you're worrying about is trying to get to a little job and pay some bills. And that's fine, because we all have done it. But come on. In order to be successful, okay, you got to put your mind in the right mindset to get things done. All of us, rich, poor, indifferent, got 24 hours a day. Now, what you do with your 24 is up to you, but you can always use it to go further and to push yourself and to make things happen. Right now, in the midst of all this chaos, you can find peace and opportunities for things that you may never have thought of before. Many of us are, well, I work at home anyway, so really this whole quarantine is nothing for me, because I stay at home all the time anyway. Okay, but the bottom line is, if you've been here, you need to use this time to go inside and figure out what the hell is it that you want to do. What way do you want your life to change? Because it's definitely gonna change after all this pandemic stuff is over with. Nothing is gonna be the same. So basically, what are you gonna do to get on code and get your life together? Because we got to start thinking in terms of a community. Like I said, if somebody gets rid of all the toilet paper, what you gonna do? If somebody wants to close the grocery store, what you gonna do? There are ways that we should be networking with one another and finding the different opportunities. I know there are some black farmers left, and even if they ain't black, get some vegetable boxes or some stuff that you can start doing, getting your own meat, getting your own whatever, canning, doing stuff like our ancestors did, because they always were preparing. That's the difference between them and us right now, is the fact that too many of us have no clue about the future. They were always thinking about the future. They were always preparing for the future. Okay, what do? whatever. If it ain't right there right now, we can't handle it. And you got to get out of that. Because if anything, this pandemic is showing you how effed up the system is and how unprepared from healthcare on down that we are in handling all this stuff. Okay, that's why a lot of people going bonkers and running up here doing protests. But then again, that's crazy. Some crazy white folks with their guns that's tripping because you getting treated like a Negro and they can't handle that. That's their problem. Okay, but we got to start working above and beyond, in order to get to where we need to go. You need to start thinking about your food source, your energy source. Do you have a generator? Do you have a solar power pack? Do you have some ways in order to keep your stuff going regardless of what's going on out here? So the electricity could get cut. What you got? If you don't have a generator, you ass out, right? If you don't have a power pack to get energy for all your stuff, what? Your phone ain't gonna work, your computer ain't gonna work, your TV ain't gonna work, your cable ain't gonna work. Okay? What about that? What about water? Clean water that our brothers and sisters in Flint still don't have. Okay, nobody's taking care of that. They're still dealing with that. Think about the generation behind us, those children in Flint that are been affected mentally because of the lead in the water. But we out ready to go party somewhere. And I'm not saying you can't have fun and live your life, but damn, there's some dire crazy shit going on right now, and you need to start thinking about it. Because if for no other reason, selfishly, what if it hits your family? What you gonna do? Where are you gonna go? Like I said, what electricity? Okay, what about gas for your car? What you gonna do? What is going to happen to your family, and if with you staying in the house or leaving the house? When do you need to leave the house? How you need to leave the house? What are you going to do with your career? What if your job is gone? Then now what are you going to do? Now, once again, like I said, it gives opportunities for different people to come up with some different business ideas or ways that they can get by, because that's what we did in the past. Y'all already know. I'm of the generation, because I'm a boomer. Back in the day, people had rent parties to pay their rent. They had parties every month for folks to help them pay their rent. Everybody can come pitch in $5, and then there you go. Everybody is having fun, but then they help somebody pay some rent. Okay? All of that working together in small groups like that, that's what we're going to have to start doing, because nothing is promised. And then you even got to think about, what does the future hold? Where is society going? Are you computer literate? Okay, what are your skill sets? You need to understand that, how you can parlay that into making money now, because it's going to all be about that, because everything is being cut. Hell, you hear on the news, these damn folks want the virus to get out. So like they said, the herd mentality, get rid of all the old people, sick people, young sick people, anybody. Just clean it all out. That's less we have to pay for. Now, if somebody is just outwardly telling you that shit, what do you think is going to happen? It's just around the corner. And like I said before, black people are adversely affected because of our health in general. We got blood pressure problems. We got diabetes. We got all kind of shit because of the pressure and the effects of racism. And all of y'all in denial, you got it too. You can't get away from it. You think you can, but you can't. You've been affected by it. We all have. Like I said, go back to my intergenerational trauma videos, and then you can see what I'm talking about. You can't just get away from it. What do we need? Medicare for all. Let's start looking at the policies that can help us in our everyday life, that'll make a difference in our everyday life, so we can move forward and have true freedom and justice. Because if you always worry, you see they got that stimulus pass to get white folks some money because they ain't working. Now, yeah, a lot of us are getting it, but they didn't do it for us. How many times black folks have had double-digit damn unemployment rates? Ain't nobody passed jack to help your black ass. Okay, so let's just be clear on that. But then that also shows you money can come from any source they want it to. Okay, but if you still waiting on this person, this system to give you something, you crazy as hell, because it ain't gave it to you. It ain't gave you shit up until now. That's my whole point of why I haven't supported the Democrats no more. And like I said before, all of y'all ADOS people or people that want to say no reparations, no vote Green Party. Because Green Party been for reparations for 20 years. So if you really serious, see, you're not serious. Because if you was really serious, it should be a dim exit and go to the Green Party. Go do what's going to get you what you need instead of keep voting and not get nothing but some crumbs if you're lucky. And my thing is, what is your vision? What is your vision for your life? Where do you see our people in 20 years? What should we be doing? Now, some of us going to come along, go along, get along. Some of us going to be haters. And some of us need to be left because they not ready. So those of us that are ready, this is what homework I want to give you for this week, is for you to write down what are some things you want to see in place that have made your life so hard that you would like to remove so your children won't have to deal with it. Because our poor children catch hell all the way around. We sometimes mentally are not ready to handle it. That's why a lot of y'all parents going crazy now, because you gotta homeschool your own kids, so they not the little darlings you thought they were. And it's a mother schooler dealing with kids all day. So now I know all of y'all have a deeper, better appreciation for teachers. And that was another reason why I supported Bernie, because he wanted to make sure all teachers made at least $60,000 a year, which is what should be done for the hell that they have to put up with. But see, that's what I'm saying. All these policies that we should have in order to make our lives better, who are we supporting? What are you getting? I just really want to know. Like I said before, email me at smartsistah@gmail.com, and I want to hear some explanations. Or even go on my Facebook page, and I want you to leave me some explanations of what you feel you really going to get that's going to benefit your life in November. I really want to know. I really want to know, because I don't get it. As we can see, black people are so taken advantage of and kicked to the curb till it ain't even funny. And now is the opportune time for us to galvanize and stay at home, do whatever you got to do. And for all of y'all that want to say I'm diamond and silk, or I'm this or I'm that, my thing is this: get the power, strike, let the iron while it's hot. We have the power right now to determine who's going to be president and who's not. And yeah, I don't like Trump. All of y'all think I'm pro-Trump. I'm not pro-Trump, but I understand Republicans. They say the same thing, do the same thing. Their base is galvanized. What are we doing? Democrats ain't promising you shit, ain't giving you shit, and thinking you supposed to vote because you don't like Trump. Well, he ain't no worse than none of the damn rest of them, if you ask me. Basically. So, do you need to, as crazy as stuff is, you need to really be about the business. See, a lot of us are progressives, are more so thinking about having a government that's really there for the people, that's really there to help everybody be able to live their life, okay, in a more abundant way, instead of everything always going to the people that's got money already. So, what is your vision? What is your vision mentally? Where do you want to be? Physically, where do you want to be? Emotionally, where do you want to be? Spiritually, where are you going? Understand yourself. See, we can't build Jack Diddley until you individually can know thyself, as the Egyptians say. Okay, you need to take some time right now. Who are you? What are you bringing to the table? What are some things you need to work on and improve? How do you see yourself 20 years from now? What are you doing? How much money do you have? So you got to get some specifics, or Pacifics, as some of us say, like the ocean. You need some Pacifics on exactly what you're working toward. Because like I said, we all got 24 hours a day. Now, what you do with them, you know what, I heard somewhere, they said a bum and a billionaire both got 24 hours a day. What did you do with yours? And that's where we need to be. And that's what we need to be working on and getting our shit together. Because coming up out of this pandemic, who the hell knows what's going to happen? So I know with me, with my business, with the things that I do, I've gotten way more creative, just like our people have been in the past, to make it and to get yourself in a position that you're not so knocked out of whack where you living from paycheck to paycheck. Okay, and we won't even talk about financially what your vision is, and that needs to be a part of it too. But if you can get the other thing, the mental, emotional, spiritual, physical together, then you can start making plans for everything else to make your life be what it needs to be. And then your family can benefit from the same thing. Because if everybody is doing it, we all will pool our resources and knowledge and wisdom. And that's when we will be force to be reckoned with. And everybody knows that. That's why they fight so hard. If we really wasn't about shit, would people be working so hard to try to keep us down and to keep us fractured and to keep us all over the place? No, they would not. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this and you got a little something out of it. And please follow me on Twitter. Is at Smartsistah. All my stuff is the same. If you look for at Smartsistah everywhere, you'll find me. And I want just you to follow me and keep giving me some ideas or ask me questions or anything that I can help with. Because my purpose here is to really be about our people, be about being an inspiration. And I'm going to love you. But I'm going to love you hard and give you some tough love too. And that's where it's all coming from. Because that's the other thing, people. We got to start loving each other more. And I'm not trying to sound all crazy like I got crystals and all kind of... No. It's about when you love yourself first, then you love all your people around you. This is the way that we're going to be able to build. You can't build nothing on a funky foundation. And if each one of us are not where we're supposed to be, that's what's going to happen. And that can't happen. We've got to do better. And when you love up on somebody, that's what most of our problems are. The fact that we don't love ourselves, first of all. And then if you don't love yourself, you can't find no love in nobody that looks like you. And we didn't heard this shit a million times, but why are we still there? That's the $1 million question. Okay? You got to move forward. You got to leave some of this shit behind. And you got to leave some people behind. If anything, once again, this pandemic is bringing to light the shit you got to leave behind and the things that you need to change and do better. So I thank you once again for coming here. Like I said, please follow me. Tell your friends, share these videos, because y'all know I'm going to keep going in and I'm going to keep saying what I got to say, because we need to have some independent voices and some female independent voices that can tell you some things, and from my wisdom, because I'm 60, almost 60 years old. So I got a little wisdom I can impart, and that's what we've got to do, because I love y'all, or I wouldn't even be here. So you take care, and I'll see you next time.